Yanni BJ, and welcome back to Yondon's Big Adventures, where we do life, travel, health, and wealth. I'm so glad that you guys are here to join us. If this is your first time, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can know when I am doing all of these great videos. So, last time you guys saw me, I was talking about how I got to the point where I even needed weight loss surgery in the first place. And now we're to the point of my actual process of once I got back into the program after I got kicked out. So come on, let's go. So, like I was telling you guys before, I did get kicked out of the program and I had a whole year of what I was supposed to do. And that whole year, like I said, I basically was just like, Yanni, you're out of this, okay? So I decided, I went into a deep depression and I was like, I got a man, I got my friends, all of that. I don't need to do nothing else. I done lived a nice life. And I started overeating. I started overcooking. I started overindulging. I started making food. Food was my addiction. Like, I wouldn't eat anything during the day and I would eat all night and I would just sleep on it. Or I would go to Rally's or McDonald's and say I'm about to go get a snack and it was 2 McChickens or 2 chicken sandwiches and a drink, a large drink. And I'm only eating that for snack. Like, you guys, I was completely out of control. Completely out of control during this whole year span of me waiting to be back in this program. Because ultimately, I knew that I didn't want to do the work, but something just always would tell me, like, Yanni, this is going to be real. You just have to think that it's real as well. So, the year goes by. It's really more like 12 months. Well, it's more like 14 months because it was like 2 months after the 12-month period was over. And it was like a little bit after my birthday. And I'm like, okay, God, all right. I am 21. Because at this point, yeah, like almost 3 years have passed. So I'm like, God, okay, I'm ready. I'm 21. I cannot keep living like this. I done gained over 200 pounds. I'm now 500 and easily 70 something pounds. I have to do something before I become 600 pounds and I really have to give up on myself. I said, let's give this one more try. I don't know what made me change, but I was just... To be honest, I could tell you what really made me change. It was the fact that I was very unhappy in my relationship. And I was like, maybe if I start losing weight, I'll want to leave. So I guess thank you for that. But that was honestly the thing that really made me go forward with getting back into the program. So I have this goal in the back of my mind. And I'm like, okay, we have a goal. We're going to attain it. Because if anybody knows Yanni, when Yanni has something in her brain, she is ambitious. She is going to go get it. So I went ahead and I got back into the program. I did my 6 months. I did it, you guys. I paid attention like no other. I made sure I was early. I went on the wrong days. I just made sure I was there when I was supposed to be. And I did it for 6 months. And I lost 50 pounds doing that. And I even had a little bit of weight gain, but I still lost way more than what I got. So they were like, nope, we think you're going to get approved. You're going to, do everything. We got you. So finally, I get all of my classes done. I do all the group sessions. I do all of the psychiatric and everything like that. And once I got all of my clearances, I got everything. They went ahead and sent everything to insurance and I just gave it up to God. So I remember it perfectly. That was May of 2017. So about 10 days later, I was at work and I had just, left to go, take a lunch break or whatever. And I get a call from my doctor and they were like, we just want to let you know we got you approved for surgery and your surgery date is June 15th, 2017. You guys, when I tell you, I never felt... That was the first time in my life that I really felt like I had a finish line that I was actually going to get to. Because, again, people that know me know I really don't finish anything. I mean, the YouTube channel is like a big thing of that. It shows. So like, I don't finish things the way that I should. I've never finished school. okay, let me not lie. I did finish high school, but like college, I never really finished any of my college courses. Different programs that I've started, I really don't finish. I really don't see them all the way through because in my mind, for some odd reason, if I finish it, it just becomes real. So I've been really trying to, make sure that I, finish stuff that I start. And this was the first time where I really felt like I literally had the due diligence to see this through. Because I'm like, no, I was like, God is putting this too much on my heart. Like something good is really supposed to come from this. So I need to see what's supposed to come from this, So once I got that surgery date, it became real. And I got that surgery date around like a month before the surgery. And I had to be on the pre-op diet for people who actually have gone through the process, or if you're going through the process right now, I had to go on my pre-op diet. Now, again, in Akron, we have a pre-op diet where they don't give you just a menu that you need to follow. They give you something that literally they know what you're on, so they know what it's going to do to shrink your liver. Like you need to have it shrunk to be safe for this surgery. So I took something called OptiFast, and I'm actually going to do a video on everything that I used during my pre-op and aftercare process, just to give you guys an idea of what gave me the best results. Because when I tell people my results, they get so shocked that I had those good of results, but it's like, no, it's literally just the stuff that I was using and the fact that I started from such a high weight. So please always remember that when you're looking at my videos. I started at 596 pounds. So all of my results are going to be a lot more successful than most people because, again, I was starting from such a high weight. But yes, so getting back to the pre-op diet. So I did the pre-op diet for 2 weeks and we took stuff called OptiFast. It's basically like Slim Fast. It's shakes and you just mix up the shake with either water or like unsweetened almond milk, I think I could have as well. And then they also had soups that you could have. And the only thing I was allowed to eat with that was lettuce, balsamic vinegar, and water. That's it. That's really all I was allowed to eat with that. I was not allowed to have anything else outside of that. So my first week in doing that, I lost 40 pounds. And then in my second week of doing that, I lost 10 pounds. So altogether throughout my pre-op diet in 2 weeks, I lost 50 pounds. So that took me all the way down to about 549, 550 the day of surgery weight. So I'll just go ahead and do some timestamps right now, and then I'll do them throughout. So when I first started, my highest weight was 596 pounds. And then once I did the pre-op diet and I have my actual day of surgery weight, was about 549 to 550 pounds. It was around 550 pounds that I was when it was time for me to actually go in for my surgery. Now, here's all the stuff that everybody wants to know. Day of surgery, what was going on? So, day of surgery, I get there, I have my bag, and I have just a change of clothes, my charger, and different stuff like that with me because I knew that I would be too out of it to really do anything else. And I also was told that I only would stay over one night. So I only had enough stuff for like about one night. So I go in and do all the pre-op stuff. They go ahead, take me back for surgery. I have the surgery. My surgery, I was told, was about 3 hours. So during that 3 hours, my family waited for me. I came out, you guys. When I woke up, the first thing I said, and I did not realize that my parents were in there, I said a cuss word. Because when I woke up, they hadn't given me any medication yet because they were waiting for me to wake up from the anesthesia. Because I will tell you guys, the reason why I had the sleeve first, whoa, I never even told you guys what surgery I had. My bad. I had the gastric sleeve surgery. So, VSG, gastrectomy, whatever. I had the gastric sleeve surgery. So basically the way that the gastric sleeve surgery is they go in laparoscopically, they do 6 slits on your stomach, they put tools in, they cut your stomach, and they remove the access part of the stomach. So now your belly is basically the size of a banana. So with that being said, they went ahead and did that. And when I woke up, because they were worried about how big I was in the anesthesia, they did not give me any medicine until I was actually awake and to come through. So once I woke up, I was in searing pain. But once they gave me some medication, I was perfectly fine. I was able to get up. I was able to walk around. I was able to use the restroom. I was able to do everything. No complications. Thank you, Jesus. So I was able to go home the next day. So with me being able to go home the next day, I went home, and like I said, I had a boyfriend at the time. So he was basically my in-house help. And I had blood thinning shots that I had to take every day. I was on a liquid diet. I could not have anything to eat. And I could only do certain liquids. It was basically just water, just trying to get water in as much as you can. You guys, get water in as much as you can, because after that type of surgery, you don't get the same nutrients that you once did. You also do not retain as much nutrients as you once did. So, drinking a lot of water, drinking a lot of protein shakes, making sure that you're taking your vitamins every day is literally essential for doing a surgery like this. If you're the type of person where you're like, I don't want to take pills for the rest of my life, then you probably should not get this surgery, because you will not be on hard pills, but you will need to make sure that you're adding a vitamin regimen into your daily routine every single day as long as you can, because I actually have a vitamin deficiency right now, and it literally could kill me at any time. I even have a story time in my next video to tell you why vitamins are so flipping important. But in order for you to hear that story, you have to watch my next video, because now we're down to part 3, which is all of my aftercare and basically everything that I've did now. And what I'm doing now that I've lost all of my weight, to make sure that it actually, stays off. Because a lot of the things that people will say is, oh, people just started eating right back again and they just gained all their weight back. Well, hey, some people aren't that lucky. Some people went back to the way they're eating and they're now no longer with us. So I want to make sure that I'm literally giving you the facts on why, if you do take this serious, if you do decide to do this surgery route, you do need to take it seriously, because I know a lot of people who have lost their lives behind it. I know a lot of people who have had serious complications because they weren't even really a candidate for the surgery. Like, I'm going to go over all of that, but I just really, 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 really want people to know on my channel that you only need to do this if it's genuinely something that you need to do. I am an advocate for surgery when necessary. And people that know me know how against that surgery I am. So the fact that in my lifetime I've had 3 really, really shocks me and other people. But like I said, if you literally are to the point where you don't have a way of doing anything else, and you literally cannot find a way of making something work without surgery, go get it. Do it. Make the right decision for you, and don't let anybody don't let anybody talk you out of something that you know is supposed to be for you. Because I had a lot of people say, are you sure you want to do that? I know somebody who did this and I know somebody who did that. But then they won't tell you that Peter, Paul, and Sally was over there stuffing their faces with burgers when they knew that they weren't supposed to. I made sure that I followed what my doctor said. So that's how I ended up getting the results that I did and did not. And we'll talk about that later on the next video. Just in case I didn't say it in the beginning, because I just be ready to give y'all all the information in the tea. If you guys have not already, make sure that you are subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you can get all of my new videos and content, as well as you should be following me on all social media. Yanni BJ is the fastest way to find me on everywhere. As well as, like I said in my last video, I did open my own business, and it is the Perry Walker Boutique. This is a shirt. If you would like one, or if you would like to go and see our inventory, please visit us at www.perrywalker.bigcartel.com, where you can see all of what we have available on hand in stock right now, and you can go ahead and make your order. If you have anything that you would like to see me talk about, make sure that you're putting it down in the comments or shoot me an email. It's in the description. And if I mention anything and you really would like the information on it, please do not hesitate to put that in the comments, because anything that I miss, I can go ahead and put it in the description. I can make another video about it, or I can just go ahead and answer you in the comment section. I do not bite. If you would like to know anything, do not hesitate to ask me. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I will see you guys on part 3, where I will, like I said, be talking about all of the aftercare, my second surgery, and even what I'm doing now. And you guys, like I said, have to come and finish the journey with me. So this was part 2. I'll see you at part 3. I'll see you next time on the next video. Thanks for tuning in to Yondawn's Big Adventures, where we do life, travel, health, and wealth. And I'll see you next time.